Alright, there's no way around it. The Street Fighter 6 soundtrack is cheeks.
I officially declare this. What the hell is that?
Why, it's Lisa Simpson.
And look what you did to Ken's theme. Now listen, the single best thing to happen with the entire update was getting the jukebox. And I know it's not perfect yet, but compared to what we had before, I think most people are going to be pretty happy. I just can't help but feel disappointed. When I first heard this soundtrack, I was legitimately surprised because Capcom has just been killing it with so many soundtracks lately, with the Devil May Cry games, the Monster Hunter games, remixes to old songs that they've made. They just need more of that. I feel that none of the characters in this game really have their personalities shown throughout their themes. Like, look at Luke. He's literally the poster boy of the game, and his main song in this game is just menu music, in my opinion. It doesn't get you hype, it doesn't amp you up at all, but just listen for yourself. Alright, so here's Luke's theme. Even just listening to the beginning, it doesn't sound that hype to me. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe people in the comments absolutely love this part. But to me, it kind of sounds a bit boring. It really doesn't show off, Luke's personality that much. And there are some parts that are good. Like if you go near the end, it really picks up at this point and it sounds better, but it still doesn't drive it home. Like the climax of the song just doesn't do it for me. And I think that's an issue with a lot of characters in this game. To me, that just doesn't cut it for someone who's supposed to be, the new protagonist, the face of your franchise. Just listen to some of these songs from over 20 years ago, and I think they do a 10 times better job to make that character seem hype or amp you up. And honestly, this is what I mean by so many of the songs in this game. There are incredible parts to some of these songs. Like take the Bison theme, for example. It just dropped last week. If you go to the halfway mark, this part just sounds insane to me. It's totally Bison. It sounds epic. It sounds evil. It sounds like something that, he'd be giving you a whooping to. But it takes so long to get there. The beginning of the song is just like this dull dread. It just sounds like some crappy Castlevania music, if you ask me. And I think that's where a lot of the missing potential was. There are great parts, but it takes a while to get there. Alright, and just because I'm bored, let's just go through a super quick tier list of all the themes in this game. And before you get cheese, just remember, this is just my opinion, and my opinion is always right. So let's go. Ryu's, it's not good, it's not bad, it's in the B tier, it's okay. Luke's is straight cheeks. Jamie, honestly, he might have the best soundtrack in the game. His theme is incredible. I'll give it in the S tier. Chun-Li's is good, it's an A. Guile's is trash. Kimberly's is trash. Jerry's is trash. Ken's is trash. Blanca's is okay. Sim's is okay. Honda's is very good. DJ's, again, it sounds okay, but it's not hype. It has nothing to do with DJ. It's pretty chill, but it's not horrible. I'll put it in B. It could definitely be better. Manon's is very good for her. Marissa's I like as well. JP has to go into D just because he's JP. Zangief has to go into D, especially with the buffs you got in Season 2. Lily's is okay. Cammy's is surprisingly pretty good and actually does have a lot of Cammy's personality. Rashid is okay. Aki's is pretty good. I'll give her an A. Ed's, if it wasn't for the rapping, I hate to say, I would make it higher. The beat is okay, but I kind of get sick of the rhymes. Akuma's, it almost sounds like someone's telling a story about Akuma and you're not just fighting him. And it doesn't really give off that Akuma theme, and he's got some godly bangers in the series, so Kuma's just isn't doing it for me. And Bison's, I would put in the higher, but B tier is probably the best spot for it. If there are more spots like that high note that I showed off before, it would definitely go higher. But when you look at this list, to me, this is not how a Street Fighter, list should look. A lot of these characters, Guile, Ken, they should be much higher. They've got great soundtracks throughout the history, and it's just one of those things that, the jukebox kind of really saved the day. Now, even though it's incredibly fun to complain about the past, let's talk about the present and the future state, which I actually think is going to be in a very bright spot. So the first thing with the jukebox, I am a big fan, but I think one feature that it's sorely missing is that at the end of any battle, before you hit rematch, character select, or you rage quit, I wish there was an option that lets you replay the last song that you had. Maybe you can hit triangle or L1 or something like that, and it would say replay last song, because a lot of the songs that are playing now are absolute bangers, and you kind of just want to hear them over and over, if you're really in that groove. And then the second update, to me it's a minor update. Who knows, maybe some coders will say that it'll blow up the game, but we gotta expand that list from 30 songs to maybe 60 or 90 songs. Double it, triple it, do something. 30 is not enough. There's so many great songs in Capcom's library. We don't want to be picking and choosing from all the songs that we love. Now the next step is just to continue to add to the jukebox, and the good thing is Capcom's got a boatload of games to choose from. I really do hope that they focus on more than just Street Fighter or fighting games. There's so many amazing soundtracks out there that honestly would be amazing fighting game tracks as well. And here are just some of the songs I'd put in this game. Let me know in the comment section just how much you hate the songs and you hate me, and we can cover them in another video at some point, but hopefully you like some of them. That's this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like some of the songs that I recommended. I do think we're heading in the right direction with a lot of the music in Street Fighter 6. Let me know what kind of songs you want in. Have some of your favorites already made it? Or what are you waiting on in the future? Peace out.